What's up, peeps? Welcome to Copper Cactus DIY. I'm Jen, and this is my home for sharing my faux finishing, decorative painting, and furniture refinishing projects. In this video, I'm working on my last piece that's going in my studio. Plus, you're getting a sneak peek at my studio tour coming up in January. But before I can tour you around, I had to assess this piece and get it finished, so let's just get started. I broke my wax top coat down with isopropyl alcohol on a rag. Then I used a rag with hot water to finish the cleaning. I'm not sanding this piece, so the existing texture should be enough so that my paint bonds. I also don't want to remove the existing textured surface either, so I was cautious not to scrub too hard. I left this to dry for a while before I could finalize prep. This piece is constructed entirely from MDF. I know that because I did the original makeover on this piece back in 2021. The parts and pieces are either threaded for screws or alternately have permanently embedded screws in them, and it's a solid piece structurally right now. I don't want to risk the MDF loosening at those connection points though, so I'm not taking this apart this time. Instead, I taped off the brass. Then I removed as much texture and paint from the bottom of the bottom drawer as possible using a scraper. That opened up a whole new issue, however, and I had to glue the drawer separator piece back into place. What do you call that, like a stile? It got glued, and I clamped it and left it for about 2 hours. If you saw my studio dresser makeover video 2 weeks ago during the Unique Antique Challenge, then you already know what colors I'll be blending for this makeover. Instead of going half and half widthwise though, like I did on that dresser for the Unique Antique, I'm splitting the blend at the top section of leg, top to bottom. First, I used orange to dull down this turquoise green color. I dried that with a hairdryer to speed up the drying process, and I went in immediately with my next coat. I'm doing the same as what I did on that dresser, so I'm using hot pink. And that was a perfect base for the coral that I'll use as my final color. And I wanted to get that first coat of that color on right away, but my hairdryer was kind of overheating, so I just left this to dry on its own overnight. In the morning, I got my first coat of coral on the top portion here. I didn't wait until the coral was dry to apply my first coat of black to the lower shelf and legs. I'm going to be blending these two colors even better on coat 2, but I got the blend started here. This dried overnight. Then in the morning, I started on my blend while I applied coat 2 of both paint colors. These blend pretty well as long as I don't overwork the paint. Once the legs were done, I left it to dry again for the night. My last step here was to protect this lovely little two-toned federal style piece. I used Modern Masters water-based dead flat varnish and I applied it using my straight cut, very floppy bristled Purdy brush. Let me know what you think about this quick makeover down in the comments, and don't forget my studio tour is coming up next month, which is next year. Hello? What? Also, next week, I'm sharing a faux wood teaching video, so get subscribed now if you're not already. But that's all the work I have for this week, so thanks for being here and watching. Later, peeps!